if we have to kind of like continue with that allegory, right? Essentially, what we're providing everyone with is a map. So back in the days, everyone would be like having like a map that's half filled out. You have no idea where anything is. You don't know what is land, what is like, so you don't even know where to potentially look for gold, right? And what we've basically given everyone is just a map of like, this is all the potential gold mines. Now it's up to you to identify, is there gold here? And if there is gold, how do we best extract it? So we see ourselves much more as like just leveling, but you still have to decide what companies to invest in, right? Because there are so many companies, and we don't go in and we say like this company is going to be a unicorn, or like this is going to be your 10x or 100x. So we go in and we say like this company does something that is within your investment thesis. These founders have these particular background, which is also something that we look for. This could be a fit, but you take the final decision. So there is less kind of a we screen out stuff that's obviously irrelevant, but the moment something potentially is irrelevant for you, it's up to you to actually evaluate whether you want to invest or not. And I think that's one, I think that's much more fun as a VC investor. And two, I think that's also where the value should be, right? It shouldn't just be because you got to a company first that you like, that's kind of like your competitive edge. Your competitive edge should be that you are able to pick the right ones once everyone knows them, and then you're able to help them kind of on their journey to becoming like a massive company. So I think there's still tons of value left on the table for all the VC funds.
But I mean, we definitely shift in some way. Maybe like the industry was more of, explorators and, adventurers in some way. Like you go in places and you sort of hand down the next opportunity. And now you're essentially like contributing to make it more mature in some way.
No, I fully agree, right? And I think there's also just there's something about like, you give access to companies earlier, right? So companies doesn't have to wait as long time before they get capital. More non kind of like in the know people should also have an easier time getting capital, especially if you're like a deep tech startup started at like a university spin out, doesn't really know anything about venture. It's much easier for you to just get discovered without having any knowledge about like the VC world, right?